In the future, Street Sharks is now the biggest franchise in the world.
Welcome back, Space Cadets, to Hal Dave's Trip to Jupiter.
I'm living in an existential crisis of Street Sharks.
So, what we're playing right now is, what did Hal get for Christmas?
Yes. I was a good Hanukkah boy, so I didn't get Christmas presents, but I did get other stuff. Hanukkah presents.
Yeah, so this year, there wasn't really like a big AAA kind of game that I wanted, so I was like, I'm gonna just toss some money into the eShop and buy some indie games. So I got this game for 99 cents.
That is fair.
Also, look at this gross stuff happening.
I love it. It's everything I want out of a retro 90s video game. The only thing we need more is Street Sharks in this.
That's right.
Or Biker Mice from Mars. I'll take either. I'm that desperate for weird animal superhero groups. But not Extreme Dinosaurs. Okay, Extreme Dinosaurs are fine.
Yeah, really. Yeah, look at all this stuff.
That is cool. I love the design of these robots. They have a really nice classical feeling without being too overtly designed. Simple.
So this is a robot named Fight.
Yep. Now, you might be wondering what it is. It's, look, I call it an indie paper jam game.
What?
Yes. Basically, you describe a bunch of different game genres, give it a pixel art style, and then it's an indie game.
Yeah, so this is like, it's going to become readily apparent what this game is as we get into it. So now we're actually going to start from my file, which has a lot of things unlocked, and we're going to get into why we're doing this pretty soon.
It's crazy, boys.
Because I've actually, if I go into my achievements, I am missing all the ones that involve, like, extreme victories, but other than that, I've kind of got them, because, like, at first I was like, what on earth is this game? Because I've never played this kind of game before, and then I got really into it.
The best way to describe, look...
So we are beginning now.
It's everybody's favorite genre, a roguelike.
That's true.
I don't want to be a dick here.
So, this is Super Metroid if it was a roguelike. As one of my friends put it, it's like someone drew over Samus's sprite.
Basically, and everything. Like,
so,
honestly...
We've got a timer up there. Those things with the numbers are like scrap metal that you collect for selling to shopkeepers or offering to the robot gods.
I feel like a
okay,
lot...
So watch this guy carefully. Okay, so he is actually glitching out right now if you watch his sprite.
Yeah.
That's significant, and so we're actually going to not talk to him.
Okay, cool.
So this is actually kind of neat, and again, this is why we started on my file, is there's a default starting area that's like a city where you normally start in, and this is actually like an update. Like, I think the guy patched it in later in the game's life cycle.
Mm-hmm.
Because I was watching some of like the development stuff on this game, and it didn't come out fully formed, so to speak. Like, he had the core of the game was all there, and then he patched in like new areas and stuff. So that's really cool.
Honestly, I like it when it's like indie developers are really some of the only people who can do that. That and the Sonic the Hedgehog movie.
Yeah, that's right. When I say he patched it in, that is to say this game was made by one guy.
Yeah.
So shout out to Matt Bittner for being the one guy who made this game. If you look at the credits, they're super short.
I would probably start playing Cave Story. That was made by one guy too, but I don't want to support the company connected to that game at this point.
Oh wow. Well, I was gonna say he's got some people listed in the credits for like doing some of the like voice acting and like marketing and stuff, and also some like testing. But by and large, one person. It's really clever.
Honestly, it kind of reminds me of the Makoko
for fighting meat.
Do I want to be this much of a weeb now? No, I'm not going to mention.
No, you started it. You got to finish it.
Okay, it reminds me of how Makoto Shinkai made a 30-minute mecha anime romance movie in his basement on a Mac.
Wait, is that the Voices of a Distant Star?
Yes!
Oh my god, that movie makes me cry. It's so beautiful.
It's a great movie! But it's
also very clearly inspired by Gunbuster.
I'm not... Okay, so let me explain that movie too.
Wait, okay. So they do this Super Metroid thing where they kind of tell you if there's something in the room. So there's... Oh, I see it. You can always kind of like pick out where a power-up's hidden by if there's like a weird change in the terrain. So
Yeah.
like this notch in the wall becomes speed shot.
Yay!
So yeah, there's actually a whole bunch of stats and also a Super Metroid map.
I can tell the Super Metroid map.
Yeah.
But anyway,
Not that every game doesn't use that these days.
well, yeah. Look, Castlevania. I remember my exposure with Castlevania Symphony of the Night.
Also, that's just the Metroid enemy that was attacking me there.
Basically.
So this, by the way, this orb that's following me around and shooting triple bullets there's a random chance of starting with an item in this game, and I happen to just get it now, so this is not going to appear all the time.
Yeah.
So we got lucky, and actually having triple shots is amazingly useful in this game.
Yeah.
So our little friend here is going to save our lives.
Oh, hey, it's the screw attack.
I wish.
Oh.
Actually, you can get the screw attack in this game. It's just... This is the charge beam, but also has electrical properties. So that door we couldn't open back there that I kind of just walked by can now be opened using this.
Ooh, cool.
So I'm actually like... Oh yeah, let's see. Yeah, that bounces off of you. The charge shot does have like enemy piercing properties though, so that's also really useful.
That is useful. I do like to pierce the enemies with penis guns.
Yeah, man.
I know,
You
right?
gotta penetrate those.
Yeah, you gotta penetrate the enemies hard
Oh
and
god,
fast.
you know, you just reminded me. There's not gonna talk about it unless we actually get it. Shoot, better. But man, you wanna make some bad jokes? This game's got items for it.
I'm sure we can make all the bad jokes possible. I've been making a lot of bad jokes this week, mostly about my job. But besides that...
Yeah, I was gonna say that's worth it. Oh, see,
Oh.
we got health tank. That's useful.
Yay! You got the health tank!
Yeah. So the thing to when we were talking about this being a roguelike and how you get like different things in a playthrough, this is procedurally generated. So he's got like a bunch of, god damn it, pre-made rooms, and they all have like different ways they can link together. So sometimes there'd be a door on this side. This is the kind of door that can be broken with the electric beam.
That I'm okay with in
I'm
procedural
thinking
generation.
our stuff is here, maybe? No.
I gotta admit, that's kind of my favorite type of procedural generation. Like, it's not just random rooms, they do kind of have like a
Got it.
layout. The
So-
red archaic
scrap.
scrap.
So yeah, it's all archaic scrap. So like the idea is we're on this planet where robots have been living for like a really long time, and so
And they let the mutant people live?
oh no, the mutant people came from space and
Oh.
like screwed shit up.
Okay. Fucking mutant people, man.
Yeah, well the Mega Beast is like a big gross eldritch flesh blob from the sky.
Fucking Ultra Space Blob. Get your own dang planet. We earned this planet by being ape people, man.
Don't you mean robot ape people?
Possibly, I don't know anymore. Life is mysterious in its dark ways. But all I know is that
This game does have 3 endings to unlock that go into the lore. Although the lore is one of those things where it's like you, like personally, just like being versed in sci-fi stuff. I was like, I totally predicted or saw this coming. I think I like assumed that this was the case even.
well,
So you are welcome to make all the assumptions you want.
look, honestly, I'm so used to sci-fi stuff myself as a guy who just reads basically everything.
Yeah.
Like I said, I've been doing an HP Lovecraft marathon.
There was an invisible enemy that just got destroyed and dropped a power up.
Ooh, that's cool. But no, like I've been recently doing a bunch of rereads of some HP Lovecraft stories, some
Nice.
Frank Miller stuff recently, and also like I'm trying to find it. I know the game, whatever. And also, I've just been playing through Yakuza 3. I'm almost about to get to Yakuza 4.
Oh, this is interesting.
Oh,
Do we want this?
it's
Okay,
a banana.
could be- Alright, so this is an item called the Hand of Hephaestus. I got screwed earlier on a run by this because it will cause enemies to only drop scrap, which means they won't drop any life power-ups.
No, don't, no, dude.
We're doing it! I have a plan.
You have a plan.
I have a plan.
You have a plan.
Also, like, we could have,
there-
like, not gone back.
Is there ways to get health besides enemies?
There are. We just have to be very careful until that point.
Okay.
But we have our friendly neighborhood triple shot, so... Also, it's like raining giblets right now. Why is...
The power of Contra will save us all.
Yeah, there's definitely like some Contra in here, some Metroid.
Oh god, I just made myself sad.
Oh, you know, the orb is constantly shooting because I'm holding the shot button down while I'm charging, that's why.
I can't believe you didn't actually comment on why I'm sad.
Why are you sad now?
The creator of Konami Code just died a couple of days ago, actually.
I didn't know that, and now I am sad. Thank you for making me sad.
Well, I'm sorry, man.
Alright, so I'm gonna explain, just so you're not, like, sitting there nervously hoping I don't take damage, is that the, so it's possible to get the Artifice Helm in this game, which makes it so that you lose your conventional life gauge, and instead your scrap counter is your life gauge.
So, basically...
And I once, when I first got that, I was incredibly confused. I'm like, where did my life gauge go? But then I figured it out, and I was like, okay, this is kind of cool. I had one run where I got to the 99 scrap cap that you can reach, and was nearly invincible. And I had another one where I got completely screwed because I got a orb following me around that ate scrap metal. And turned it into power-ups, it's true, but it was just devouring my source of life as a result.
That is sad.
So, it's a roguelike. We are... and I got a friend who likes to play this kind of game, and he's always talking about, like, Binding of Isaac and, like, Enter the Gungeon. And so he's just like, yeah, dude, sometimes it rocks and sometimes they screw you over.
Well, it's one of those things of just like, I understand that you feel roguelikes is every experience is kind of different. That's always kind of what the cool thing about them is.
I think that's what I like about this game, because, like, you know, there's some people who play, like, Super Metroid or something, and, you know, they know that game incredibly well.
Well, honestly, I can easily see it just because they want to make their own perfect run. That's fair, you know. But roguelikes kind of have this nice randomness to it of just, like, you never know what you're going to be in, so you have to adjust the situation.
Oh, we can...
And that's very much its own fun.
Alright, so there is one power-up you unlock permanently in this game.
Uh-huh.
And it's the wall jump.
That's fair.
You can do... And you get that, you unlock it in the first place by sequence breaking.
That's great, actually.
Alright, we got like a tablet around here that's actually going to be really useful.
So guys, I'm going to entertain you with facts and knowledge.
Found it.
Oh, never mind. I don't get to do that. Maybe
you
we're
can still do that.
Oh, fair enough. So anyway,
I realized. So we were actually gonna keep playing like Chrono Trigger or something today, but then I was just like, hey, I've been playing this game and it's fun.
Well, we already recorded a bunch of episodes for Chrono Trigger, like a lot of episodes actually. So
this is the robot god, Zurvan. So
is he like Zordon, but only Zur?
I am Zurdon.
Zurdon. Like, you know, he's a robot god. Is he like a planet like Primus and can transform and fight Unicron for us?
I wish.
Aww. Everybody should be able to fight Unicron and or marry G.I. Joe. God, that comic was weird.
What?
So there's this comic called Transformers vs. G.I. Joe, and the best way to describe it is what if Jack Kirby was forced to do an 80s toy commercial, and I love it. You have a G.I. Joe marry a Transformer, and I love it. You have Destro with his own theme song, and I love it.
Has he not done enough 80s toy commercials?
He actually did one 80s toy commercial that actually did give him some money. Back in the day, he was actually asked to redesign the New Gods for a toy line, and that was the first time he got, like, actual credit and money, a lot of money for them. I think he made more money on that than he did the comics, but don't quote me on that.
So we need to find, I think we need to find the god Hephaestus.
Didn't we get the hand of Hephaestus?
No, we need to find the god himself.
Oh. We gotta find the god Hephaestus.
Yeah, no, this is the god Zurvan. So, basically what you do is, like, I can offer stuff to him, but each god has, like, a magic number.
Okay.
So, if you offer them the magic number or multiples of the magic number, they are pleased with it and give you a blessing. If you happen to give them the magic number associated with a different god, they give you a curse instead, because this offer offends them.
Oh.
So I pulled up the list. If you want to check that out. I know this guy will give you a map if you give him like 10. Your offer pleases me.
That is interesting.
Yeah, gambling on the gods is fun in this game. Because it really is kind of gambling. Especially when you're like new to the game and you don't know what anything does. So we got a map, which I was trying for like a speedrun achievement earlier actually. Ooh, the boss map. We could just keep doing this. Actually, no, let's see. I'm gonna try. I don't know what this does. I'm just shot in the dark. We could get screwed by this.
Apparently we're getting relic.
Huh.
Well!
Oh, actually, yeah, no, that's actually super good for our current situation.
We can just eat meat, like robots.
Yeah, so enemies will explode and drop scrap, and then the giblets... Okay, yeah, let's go back and, like, fight some guys, and you'll notice... I'm sure you already noticed all the giblets in the game.
Yeah, there's a lot of giblets.
At first I thought it was kind of, like, gross, and I'm like, why are they here? But then I realized that they serve a function, and you're looking at it.
So we basically absorb meat health.
Yep, meaty. I mean, this will be completely obsolete if we actually get that artifact helm I was talking about.
Yeah.
But until then, this is our lifeline.
Thank you. We're now horrifying flesh-eating robots.
Yeah, the best kind of robot.
I know.
Oh, shit. That's right underneath
Well,
it.
the best kind of robot is, of course, anything for G-Gun, clearly.
Yeah. No, that's a mecha, so there's a big difference.
Don't get me into this argument. I already was in this argument.
Already today, yeah?
Honestly, I somehow get involved with a lot of stupid arguments online. I don't usually cause them, but I finish them.
That's true. Oh yeah, see, so I think it's like every 15 that it eats, it will pop out a life power-up, which is not a lot, so I still have to be careful, but...
You don't have to be...
I just don't have to be paranoid.
That's good. You just need to get all the giblets.
Yeah, well, also, because, like, this meat that you, like, 'cause these things never drop actual power-ups, but they do jib a whole lot.
That's kind of cool, at the very least, of giving you, like... Feed me,
yeah. Oh, yeah, see the red shadow in the background? That is the Mega Beast.
Oh, that's cool.
If you start in the city level, you can actually see it, like, eating buildings.
Excellent. Well, that is neat. I gotta admit, this has such like an old school vibe I can dig with. Like,
yeah, you know, it's got all the Metroid and like the Contra in it.
It's the Metroid, but it's also just the style, the blood, that it really does get that era right. Because I'm thinking about that one game, Yick, that was supposedly set in the 90s, and feels so un-90s like it's distracting to me.
We got an interesting boss today.
Ooh, what the frick is that?
His name is Lightbark.
Lightbark.
He's a tree. A meaty tree.
A tree made of meat. Kill Pocahontas' grandmother, please.
Oh god, Mother Willow's angry.
That's all I can think about.
This guy's actually really easy if you have like the right weapon and the right positioning on him. Because if you can be on this platform and get him, you're basically out of range of all of his attacks.
He's like, oh god. Yes, kill Mother Willow.
Kill me. I've been corrupted by the goop. Oh yeah, okay, so even bosses will not drop. You're gonna have so much scrap though, so we can go to town on the shopkeepers, and also if we can actually get our hands on the artifact helm.
Nice.
Oh god, I hate these things. They barf. It's so gross.
Look,
that was actually my first reaction to this game. I'm like, what did I buy for 99 cents?
You clearly bought the superior 90s game. Look, honestly...
Okay, so up there, whenever you come to a room like this, you know the Mega Beast is above you. So the final boss is up there. It's basically Metroid, where it's like you start right next to the final boss, and then you have to like come back to it.
That is neat. But, you know, I get the whole idea of just... Though, man, on one hand, this is such a cool game. On the other hand, like, the derivativeness would drive me insane on some level to an extent.
I've actually been thinking about that very thing quite a bit, and I'm like, you know, I don't care. Like, it plays just like Super Metroid. Like, okay, so Super Metroid has, so ZR and ZL aim up and down in this game. That's exactly like Super Metroid. And Metroid Fusion and Zero Mission on the Game Boy Advance, I thought, improved on it by just putting it on, like, the L button. And, like, he didn't even do that with this. And so it's like slavishly dedicated to the design of Super Metroid, in my opinion. Which is not necessarily a bad thing.
That's kind of neat on some level. Look, honestly, I think that if you do a game well enough and homage it well enough, like, look, a lot of people loved playing Doom mods back in the day.
Yeah. Can't open that door yet.
Or something else of that nature.
Oh, this is a fun spot to be in.
You're in the water.
Yeah, the water. With an electric gun.
Oh, God.
Simply firing the gun does damage to everything in the water besides you.
Oh, thank God. Sorry. Sorry, anytime there's, like, water in a game, I just think of the Sonic music.
I watched the guy's, like, developer diary on this when he was designing this level, and he was like, yeah, I just wanted to combine all the most annoying elements of every platforming game into one level. Water, ice, fans.
Oh, God.
Oh, let's see if we get the boss that just rips off Mega Man 2 Robot Masters.
Oh, frickin' A.
Yeah, there's one boss that just does the exact patterns from, like, 3 different bosses from Mega Man 2.
I'm not gonna lie, I feel like I played a demo of this at MagFest at some point in my life.
Yeah, that... I'm gonna look up to see if he was either, like, from around that area or if he's been to MagFest. For all we know... Oh, yeah, come here in the water. Yeah!
Well, considering, like, I wonder how many Let's Plays of this actual game are on YouTube, anyway.
Not too many when I actually looked it up.
So, we might have the market cornered on a robot named Fight Let's Play.
Except for, like, this game is fairly recent to the Switch, but was been out on the PC for a while on Steam.
So, yeah, we have the market cornered on Switch ports of PC retro games.
Yeah.
That is so really lame. Okay.
Yeah, we are so lame. This is so lame, it's cool, man.
I know, alright? But we have an electro gun. It shoots Jamie Foxx's at Spider-Man.
No, why'd you have to ruin my gun? I don't want to use it.
Look, Spider-Man didn't celebrate his birthday, man.
Okay, there's something somewhere in... Oh, here it is. Cracked ceiling. We are going for 100%. Okay, speaking of 100%, so I had a run. There's a challenge where you have to get 100% of the items in the game and beat it in under an hour, or beat the Mega Beast in under an hour. And so I got to 97%. And I took a ton of screenshots of the map, so I wasn't... Because the timer keeps running when you're doing the map like this. So I actually took screenshots of it, and then looked at those so I wasn't running up the timer, because it was on a time limit, right?
Yeah.
I could not find where the final item is. I think it was like a glitch or something.
That is so weird.
So anyway, we got double jump, which is, yes, it's profoundly useful. There's okay, so there's other ways. I'm going to talk about the other items that you can get to boost your jump, because basically every playthrough you're going to get super jumping abilities, you're going to get some kind of like explosive weapon, fire weapon, and electrical weapon, but they vary each time. Like, sometimes you get the, charge beam thing that I have now. Sometimes you get like this chain lightning kind of gun. And so they have a really stupid one as one of the options for your super jump. You can get an item called Up Dog.
Up Dog?
Yeah, when you get it, it says, Up Dog? What is it?
Uptown Girl.
So Up Dog is just legally distinct Rush from Mega Man. It's a robot dog that follows you around with a spring on its back.
That is kind of wonderful.
It's wonderful and also terrible, because that thing has, like, nearly killed me more times than I can count.
Alright, Up Dog. Let's save the world. I hope we get it.
Well, because unlike Rush, who is just, like, on call at the push of a button, this thing is always following you around. And so I've had it where I'll try to, like, dodge a boss's attack, and it will line up under me and bounce me back up into the attack. Oh, hey, this is another robot god. So, open wide. We got our tablet.
It's right behind you, near your butt.
Yeah, look up this guy.
Alright.
What do we want?
Okay, let's see.
I think this guy has multiples of 9. And we have a single green scrap. And then a whole lot of...
Alright.
So we're spending something on this guy.
Alright, 9 gives us scaling nanobot blessing.
Not interested in that.
Alright, 2754 scaling shield orb blessing.
No, look up Look down lower to see if there's like a number plus green.
27 scrap plus 1 green health equals a health orb.
Yeah, I guess that could be good. Exact science is not exact science, but let's see if we get it. Bonus points for anyone who remembers what movie that's from, without looking it up. Alright. So, actually, yeah, let's blow some more on this guy. Let's see if he wants to give us, like... Let's just do 27 again. We don't have any more of this, though. But yeah, once I found the Robot Named Fight wiki...
Yeah?
Oh, okay, so they'll protect me for a while. So this is the catch when you don't put in any colors of scrap, just gray. Is the blessing is on a timer that can last anywhere from like a minute to like I think like 5 minutes or so. I don't know that they go any longer than that.
You're like the goddamn new Gundam.
So yeah, there's some runs where you get like absurdly powerful, and actually, you know what? Maybe I want to go this way. This is the way towards the boss, though, I think. Because we got the boss map, so we can actually see where the bosses are, which is very useful.
Boss rush!
When we head towards the next boss, I'll point out the other tells, because it's very, like, nuanced in the way that they, like, tell you where the bosses are. Let's see, we can keep going down this way. Okay, this, oh boy, this room. So, like I was saying before, they kind of, they have, like, pre-made rooms. Oh, wait, is this where the boss is? Oh, there's an invisible enemy. And now he's dead.
He is dead,
Jim. So you can tell that this is actually the room that connects to the boss, because you can hear the creepy music.
Yeah.
And also, now that we can double jump it afterwards, the door to the boss is always going to be, like, covered in a little bit of blood.
Ooh.
Oh, I can't do that. I need a flamethrower weapon to do that.
No.
Wait a minute. Oh, I didn't even notice they started me off with a shotgun. That's kind of neat. Alright, let's do this. Hey, it's this dude. I think this guy is called Stalkus. He stalks me, and he has eyes.
He looks like a Dexter's Lab thing, I would say.
Does. This guy's actually... So he's either really hard or really easy, depending on what weapons you use against him. And I think I have the one that makes him really easy.
Yay! Spark Mandrill Syndrome!
I know, really? So those eyes that I rapidly destroyed thanks to the charge shot actually shoot paralyzing lasers. So if you get tagged by one of those, you don't take a whole lot of damage, but you can't move for a moment, and that's when he stings you with his tentacles, and then you die. And this being a roguelike, you die, the game is over, like, completely. Like, we have to start from square zero.
Oh yeah, that would really blow.
Oh no, that's why I was like, at first, things going wrong. Shotgun. And we use up our, like, Mega Man X style weapons bar. Alright.
Eat the meat! Eat the meat!
Yeah, so if he eats the meat, he'll pop out some health for us. And also the health orb, like, every couple of seconds will drop a health power-up as long as there's enemies present. And I think because we killed him, it's not going to drop any in that room. Flamethrower!
Yay!
Okay, this is one of the better flame weapons. It's... flamethrower, very straightforward.
Yeah, fair. I will flame everything.
I'm trying to think, like, you can also get a flame shot for your gun. It's actually really interesting when you get, like, fire and electricity together, because they stack. Everything stacks together in this game. So we got the health up, back at full health.
Yay!
We can nuke these chomping jaw things. Flamethrowers are just the best in, like, 2D games, because they do damage on every frame.
That's fair.
Of course, now we used up our weapon energy, which it slowly regenerates, and enemies can also, well, if we didn't have the stupid hand of Hephaestus, enemies would drop energy power-ups. So actually, yeah, we probably want to rely more on,
our main gun.
Yeah. Okay, so do we want to go back up to see what we missed up there, or do we want to...
There is, like, a weird glowing...
Yeah,
like,
there is stuff up there.
Like, honestly, we might want to do that.
Yeah, let's keep going.
Search for great justice.
I know, really?
Yeah. But no, like, I can tell with this game, like, especially with, like, the... Like, honestly... Like I said, this does remind me of, like, a mod I would see back in the day.
Oh, I know, really.
Well, I don't want to be dismissive of the talents. Because I could not make this game myself at the end of the day. And the fact that one guy made this should be commended.
Oh yeah, look at how fun it is. You can easily discover stuff using this. If you do a spin jump, it spins with you.
You spin me right round,
all
baby, right
They got
now.
the glitch module. -1 to a random stat, +1 to 2 others. Okay. We didn't go into negative numbers on anything, and that's what counts. Because you can, and negative speed kind of sucks.
Whoa. I'm just now imagining, like, negative speed, and I'm just thinking...
Oh, no. I had a run the other day where I got... It was like the heavy shell or something. It's like an armor that boosts your attack up, but lowers your speed quite a bit.
Yeah?
But then I got the mega speed power-up, so it evened out where I was just really fast and really strong. Okay, so this is actually a warp point. If we find another warp point in the game, we can warp between the two locations.
Let's do the time warp again.
Yeah, it's a fast travel thing.
Fair.
Alright,
honestly, I am impressed by the level of convenience the guy was able to put into this game. Like, honestly, one of the issues with roguelikes is that they rely too much on procedural.
Oh yeah, like, talk about procedural gone wrong, I think No Man's Sky was like the poster child at one point.
Yeah, no, I've seen the Internet Historian's video on it, and I have to... I'm like, okay, you know what? That game did good eventually.
Yeah, it took him a year to fix it.
Yeah, well,
so this is the dark zone. Now, either, if you're ballsy enough to, like, go through the dark, then you can actually, like, that's how you unlock the wall jump by sequence breaking. But it's very dangerous. And again, if we die, it's game over. So, let's just take a quick look at our map. Oh, there's a fire door up top where we could have gone through.
Why didn't we?
Because we didn't have fire.
Oh, fair enough.
Actually, no, wait. That is a darker red. That is... I don't like that they use, like, yellow, orange, and red as, like, the 3 major colors for doors, even though it makes sense with the elements they're playing with.
Yeah, it's still...
because they're, like, similar enough, especially on this TV. I've got an old TV, Space Cadets.
Yeah, our CR...
It's not a CRT, but it's like an old HD TV, and it's kind of not got the best resolution, contrast these days.
It kind of reminds me, I was watching a video by a British YouTuber named Ashens.
Oh, I've seen him.
Yeah, good guy. He did his own video on Stadia recently that was very periodic to an extent.
Yeah.
Where he played the Stadia on black and white portable CRTVs.
That's amazing / weird.
Look, guy does whatever he wants. He's a British YouTuber who's pretty famous, who's made 2 movies at this point. That's more movies than I have made.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, I can't deny
here
how great that is, but honestly, you know, it's just the Google Stadia, it's BS, it's bullshit, and...
Dude, there was no way that thing was ever going to take off.
Oh, yeah. Look, it clearly could have taken off if it only had a robot named Fight for it. Fight could have...
I say, they wish they had a robot named Fight for it.
Dude, well, they have all 3 Tomb Raider reboot games. God, that reboot makes me sad.
Yeah?
Oh.
I thought the first one was supposed to be good. Oh, this is good. Mega damage.
Honestly, it's not the fact that... The first one's okay. My issue is the entire trilogy...
Oh, yeah,
is this whole stupid rise of the Tomb Raider thing, and it's like...
How many origin stories does Lara Croft need, right?
I don't know why they think an origin story makes something inherently interesting. It doesn't necessarily.
But doesn't with great power come great responsibility?
Look, honestly, that pisses me off less than Batman's origin. If I have to see if I have to see those fucking goddamn pearls again...
Okay, yeah, don't be clutching your pearls over there. Oh yeah, so we got fans, and like this switch will turn them on and off. And is there anything hidden in this room? Yeah, yes. Another glitch module. Okay, so because I've unlocked most of the things is why we're getting these glitch modules. Because the reason why I was like, let's come back to the tutorial Smith at the beginning.
Yeah.
When he was glitching out, is because there's a secret third ending you can get in this game involving you going to the glitch realm. Which is, as far as robots are concerned, it's the land of death.
Oh, fair enough.
And one of the ways to get there is if you talk to the tutorial Smith while his sprite is glitching out, he sends you there. So, I don't know. If we were live streaming this, we'd put it to a vote, but right now there's only 2 people in the room, so...
Oh, yeah, it's just...
We'll vote on that one. Alright, so I can get Little Hephaestus, Lazorb, and Hunter Killer. Okay, Hunter Killer is the best thing ever, but we don't have a red orb to spend on this.
No! Fucking red orbs!
If we remember this, we might come back for it later.
Fair enough.
The Hunter Killer does my bidding. It looks like a little robot Metroid, and it eats enemies to destroy those who oppose you.
That is fair. We need to destroy more things. But yeah, with,
We're just gonna have so much scrap. I can't wait to, like, get a chance to take a whack at the Artifice Helm with this. There's other items like the Artifice Beam, I think, and I've never actually gotten... There's, like, items in this game I haven't gotten. I've played quite a bit of runs in this game. I think every now and then the Tutorial Smith will actually, like, tell you which number you are. It'll be like, Godspeed, fight number 24. You know. And, like, one of the endings even kind of acknowledges it when they're like, the Mega Beast was destroyed, but it was not a lone hero, but many heroes who gave their lives.
Yo, man! Take
down there.
Take my beam gun.
Oh, yeah. Zero. Gimme. Oh, man. Okay, so it looks like it's just a power-up down here. I was going to say, if we go too far down, we might go to a place we don't want to be.
Ooh, what's that? You got an energy model. Hey, energy up.
Yeah, we can use more of our sub-weapons.
Yay. We are... Let's use the power of our subs.
Yeah, really?
I have the whip ready.
Yeah, so the forest was like a unique area to enter for this starting. Normally it's the city. Same thing with this one. Like there's these caverns that look like they escaped from Super Metroid, like the Crateria zone in Super Metroid at the beginning. It just looks like that. And so the coolant sewers here are actually like another like new area he added in.
God, I know I'm saying this during the Let's Play, but during this Let's Play, we probably might want to edit in some screenshots of stuff, at least for comparison. So our
yeah, maybe I'll find some.
Well, you know,
or make some.
Well, you know, here's the thing. The thing.
This is the thing.
Oh, actually.
Oh, wait, it's another Dark Zone. What are we doing here?
Dark Zone.
Wait.
Well,
was there a place that we missed?
I don't know. This is.
Oh yeah, we didn't go all the way up on that one thing. All right, back up. Because I'm not in the mood to run through the dark and risk dying horribly in some fashion.
Just like...
Because, like, I've had some really good runs where I became, like, a god of destruction, and I've had some other runs where I'm like, why did they give me any of this? I think the most disappointing thing ever is, like, you have a run that you narrowly scratch through, and then the final boss just kills you.
Oh, that's...
Because I've had those. Because the final boss, in particular, has, like, way more health than anything in the game, and it's kind of like a war of attrition at certain parts. Oh, wait, this was also a Dark Zone. Was there... Jeez, where do I go? Because I have the flamethrower. But those are, like, 2 Dark Zones over there.
Light it up.
Yeah, dude, I think we gotta run through the Dark Zone.
Run through the Dark Zone.
Through the night! Da-na-na-na. Wait. Wait. Alright, we also need the Morph Ball to get into these pipes. And by Morph Ball, I mean legally distinct means of getting low.
Oh, you mean the Marble Ball.
They literally have an item called the Arachnomorph in this game.
The Arachnomorph.
Yeah, that's like...
clearly Spider Boss.
Yeah, it's not a Spider Ball, it's an Arachnomorph. Wait, am I... Oh, you know what? I think I just read the screen wrong. I read the map wrong.
How could you?
This is where we're supposed to go. It's because, like, my aging TV makes it... Oh my god, Goblin.
So basically...
I thought it was darker, because there's, like, explosive doors that you need to...
Look, I understand. CRTVs drive everyone insane.
Except it's not a CRTV.
Who's to say it is? It isn't. We are playing this in the 90s.
Yeah, that's true.
I just read the greatest Rob Liefeld comic of all time, Captain America #5.
I thought you were about to say Deadpool.
No! Deadpool isn't popular yet. Who cares about him?
Oh, thank God. I have PTSD from Deadpool. It's not related to Deadpool at all.
Look,
it had to do with seeing that movie with my ex-girlfriend.
Of course you did. I was like...
Well, it was on Valentine's Day.
You horrible! Oh God! You. Honestly, I've seen worse movies for a girl.
Remember that was like their marketing too. It was like watch Deadpool on Valentine's Day.
No, that's fair.
Valentine's Day we went to see Sonic the Hedgehog.
Oh, that was fun times. That was the best. That was. Okay, Sonic the Hedgehog is not a classic movie, but it was okay. It's basically the best possible version of that movie that could be made.
Yeah, that is actually a fair statement.
Honestly, I'm like, look, it's not perfect, but honestly, I can see it being. It's just good enough. Honestly,
we are rocking out. We got it the Crystal Mines.
If you think it's a classic movie, that's all your prerogative. But on the one hand, look, Sonic fans, you now have a better movie than the Mario movie.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I've spent decades avoiding the Super Mario Brothers movie.
Yeah, you haven't seen it completely yet.
I've seen all of it in pieces, but I have never seen all of it in one go. Dave nearly made me do that, and I couldn't have it. Yeah. Oh, this guy's good. Alright. He is Bulak Jabdan. What can Bulak Jabdan do for you?
I can give you the Macarena.
Oh wait, we have one of those orbs. But we didn't get the Hunter Killer back there. We might want to save that. This guy's like multiples of 8. Look him up.
Alright. Let's look him up.
I want to know what the great god Bulak Jabdan wants of me.
He wants to have your soul, apparently.
Well, most
Why
gods...
do you have the Street Fighter 2 animated series on here?
Huh? Because I was watching it.
I'm sorry! I know this has nothing to do with the Let's Play, but when you're looking on a tablet and see Street Fighter 2, the animated series...
Well, you could have found worse things.
Yeah, I could have found Darkstalkers.
Yeah. Oh my god. Alright, Tri-Orb, Radial Bolts. Do you not give me anything good? Mega... Ooh, I can get Mega Attack.
Mega Attack!
We're gonna be bad, we're gonna do 24 in red.
Okay.
Whoops. Your offer pleases me. May this relic raid. We got another Mega Attack.
Yay!
Yeah, because didn't we already get one?
Yeah.
Alright, we can afford to, like, dump another 24 into him, just to see what happens. Your offer pleases me again! I'm a skull. You can give... If you look at the torches in the background, those actually indicate the number of times that you can offer things to them before they deactivate.
Okay.
So, temporary boon to your rate of fire, so that's good. So we can look here, we are now up to, 0.5? That way. So we can fire pretty fast.
Yay!
And we found the next warp point. So this is like a solid run so far. But it's kind of like whether or not we managed... Ooh, we can bring this back to him. Hey God, we want another favor.
Yay! Give us more favors!
God, it's me. Fight. I think 24 is probably our magic number with this guy, so...
We could get a lot of weapons with this, actually.
Yeah.
We could also get...
Well, to quote you... Ooh, Toxin Cloud. Wait a minute. Did we drop the hand of Hephaestus? Can we not have... Oh, we that somehow takes up that spot. That's okay, I'm fine with this.
Alright, what were you about to say? What I would say?
To quote you, here's the thing.
Oh, fair enough.
Is that while it's all well and good to... Ooh, this guy's scary. These are like super goblins. Yeah, we can now collect weapon energy now that we dropped the stupid hand of Hephaestus. So much for that whole plan with the artifact helm. So this plan's better.
So what does Toxin Orb do?
Let's get into a room with a lot of enemies and then I'll show it off. Close enough. Screen nuke.
Not fair.
Basically, you like flood the room with poison gas that is terrible to meat. And meat and respiratory systems that can't handle it. Unlike robots.
Literally, the Toxin Cloud only... the Toxin Cloud is actually not like a breathable thing. It actually makes you listen to the music of 80s metal band Poison. The most toxic of all music. No, actually, they're okay.
Wow. That went in an unexpected direction.
I know. I'm here to put in all the swerves. Like Vince McMahon.
Also, aren't these just Metroid things right here?
Those are literally just Metroids.
I'm shooting them while looking at the map. Okay, here we go.
I now want to get that really big Metroid action figure. Have you ever seen that thing? That thing's really cool.
Wow, we are going to have a really high damage output, which is actually really good. So, yeah, here's the thing that I was about to say before was that, so one of the things that can really screw you over at the final boss is if all of your damage output is in your weapons that consume weapon energy, because you're going to burn through that really fast with the final boss.
Ooh, I can only imagine.
Oh, wait, I missed a thing. What did I miss? Whereas if you have it on your main gun, like my first time I ever beat the final boss, I had like triple shots that were like flaming and explosive. So I was just like this crazy, like unstoppable Contra Man.
Contra Man.
Oh yeah, I missed something in here. All right, look. These things keep spawning, so look for anything that's around. Actually,
honestly,
pop. All right. Wait, that one guy didn't die. No, he took damage because the poison. Here we go. Found it.
Yay!
I like that just shooting a block will reveal what it is. I'm not gonna lie, in some ways I like this game better than Super Metroid, because Super Metroid makes me feel kind of stupid sometimes with how you have to, like, go crazy bombing everything just to find out what a block even needs to open it.
Yeah, that does annoy the hell out of me sometimes.
Yeah, like, you know, it's a great game, definitely. It's one of those games that I actually played it after I played Metroid Prime, because Metroid Prime was my first Metroid. So I'm kind of partial to,
honestly,
the 3D Metroids because of that.
To be fair, it actually does make me think of like what Castlevania's Symphony of Night does, where some of the weapons are actually very much randomized during runs.
Oh yeah.
So you actually,
dude, it's a repeat of this room. Yeah, we went through this room like earlier in the same shaft. And that's procedural generation, kids.
That's procedural generation. Oh man, you can go to hot rooms now.
Yeah, we got the legally distinct Various suit.
Well, we have to ask Adam for permission.
Oh no. Yep, we are on a conveyor belt in a dark zone. That's not fun.
Well, you know, like what will we do without Adam?
Any objections, lady?
Yes, turn it on. Turn it on.
God, you know that was the lamest excuse. Like, you know, it was bad enough when they were just like, oh, you tripped or you got jumped by black goop and you lost your stuff.
I don't mind that explanation because look, I get it. You gotta build up a challenge and power ups, but don't have it. Don't make a lame explanation. God, I feel sorry about that game so much.
Yeah. Well, Metroid Other M was always kind of like, it felt like the game that should have been on the N64 before Metroid Prime was on the GameCube, because it's more of like 2.5D or like a half step between 2D Metroid and 3D.
That actually kind of makes sense, because you have to understand the original creator of Metroid basically, you know, worked on it. He hadn't really worked on the Metroid Prime.
Doesn't he like not like Metroid Prime or something?
I don't know. Honestly, that could be heresy, because there's one thing Nintendo fans are good at. It's spreading stupid rumors that turn out not to be true.
Well, actually, no. The original creator was dead by the time Metroid Prime came about. It was like the series like front runner guy who was in charge of it now, who was back on it.
Yeah.
What do we got here? Okay, let's see.
I do know that his intention for that game was basically...
Okay, our main gun's actually getting pretty good right now. We don't have the triple shot yet. Ooh, okay, well, can we make something? We don't have any green. Swell bolts and lousy boats. Oh, okay. We want swell bolts. We really want this.
Got it.
So, it's funny that these both are here in the same shop, because swell bolts, the farther that your shots fly, the larger they become.
Oh.
Lousy bolts, they start out gigantic and get smaller as they go away from you.
Huh.
And so I've had both, and, you know, if you shotgun things, like, at close range, this is amazing, but for anything you want to snipe, this is amazing.
That's fair.
So we are coming back as soon as we get a green scrap. Another dark zone. I have braved the dark zones. 90% of those times end in death, but the other... Actually, okay, there are save stations in this game, and the way they work is you use them once, and if you die, you respawn at them, but then they break, so you can only respawn. Speaking of which, we are right above one. I'm just surprised we didn't find it sooner. I was about to be like, we have not found one of these. They're legally distinct, though. They're called Revenant stations.
Ah, fair enough.
Yeah. Also, one of the ways to get into the glitch realm I discovered was if you use, like, the speed booster, because some equivalent item is in this game, to dash into them, an unused station will teleport you to the glitch realm.
Oh, wow.
So there's like a speed booster, sort of, like, one of them behaves kind of like a Mega Man dash, where you, like, rush forwards and you have, like, an aura around you. The funniest one to me, I think it's called, like, the Buzzsaw aura. Oh, good, it's a hot zone.
Hot zone!
Yeah, you know, self-explanatory, really.
Oh, look, it's a ball made of mouths!
That is Mouth Meat, and we destroyed him, and he became Mouth Meat Jr.
Mouth Meat Jr. He's like James Bond Jr., except less sexy.
We may not get him on this run, but there's a gigantic version called Mouth Meat Senior. And the entire boss fight is just him, like, exploding into smaller versions until eventually it's the smallest version and dies.
God, I'm just now thinking of, like, one of
okay, so we are at a boss.
Well, fight him, fight him, fight him.
Hold on, there's something over here.
Get that thing first, because it's a Metroidvania.
Yeah, it's good. Oh, I remember this room. Also, I remember those guys in this room. Hey, guys. Yeah, you don't like fire, do you?
Fire hot!
I love the whole, like, classic thing of you destroy, like, aliens and stuff with the flamethrowers.
Well, yeah, we gotta keep up our alien references.
I was gonna say, was that in all of the Alien movies, or is that just like the?
I have to
I
go
feel like
back and watch
Aliens
them.
was where they did that.
Aliens, but that's like the most influential movie out of all of them. To be fair,
Oh, they're so good. I love. Like, I wasn't even. I don't know where, like, I must have seen some of those movies when I was younger.
my first exposure was probably in cartoon parodies of that.
Yeah,
movie.
I was gonna say, like the Ninja Turtles, like the Pizza Monsters.
Yeah, that was my first exposure to them.
Oh, this is useful. So the artifact map tells us where all the stuff is. Hive Helm, glitch. Ooh, stuff gets really weird if you glitch out. I'm not touching that one. This one I want, though.
Give us the art.
So this is actually probably going to be a good run. I don't foresee us dying severely. Like, if something does kill us right now, it's probably going to be like a close call. Like, I almost succeeded. Also, we have a backup. So if you look under the map, there's a little S. That means that we have one save.
I can fight. My name is Fight, and I can fight.
I am the robot named Fight. Oof. Okay, see, I was getting a little careless right there.
Yeah, no, I noticed her health. Get the hell!
Yeah, no, if you get careless, your health drops like a stone in this game. It's kind of absurd. But now that we don't have the Hand of Hephaestus hindering us, like I was kind of saying, if we can get the right thing, can we go through this room already? That is the problem with the fact that the algorithm can reuse rooms. Oh, what is this? What is this? Oh, no! No!
No!
No! There's no way of removing it, by the way. So, yeah, this is what I was talking about. It's the Artifice Helm. So what we're actually going to do...
is you're going to go back to get the Hand of Hephaestus?
Exactly. Screw the Toxin Cloud. I love that it's a screen nuke, but in the current situation, we can actually have a really overpowered build, as long as we do this right.
That is kind of hilarious.
Took us this long. The fact that it spawned it in this run is fascinating.
Maybe it's just something that spawns at the hand. Maybe some items spawn together.
Yeah, you know what? That makes sense. Good call. Yeah,
Like,
I get the feeling this game was like really, you know, like I've tried some other indie games that I thought were kind of like slapdash, and okay, so where was he? He was farther to the left.
Like,
I played some indie games that felt kind of like you know, slapdash, and maybe they didn't like think of everything. This game feels really deliberate, like he really put a lot of thought into it, and that's good.
it might be, like I said, I imagine that some of the items are spawned together to create builds like these to help you out.
Yeah.
Like,
you
I don't
probably
know.
listen to feedback.
God, I kind of wish, honestly, I would love to see a developer's commentary thing on this. You know something?
Like, well, I saw one of his developers' commentary that was posted to YouTube, but he kind of said that normally it's just for people on his Patreon. And that makes sense, like, they're kind of, like, supporting him.
Honestly, I can't argue with that. I'll say this. I remember, back in the day, I remember seeing the Portal, commentary.
Yes, we are gods now.
For anybody who doesn't know, in the original Portal, or at least re-releases, you can actually get developer commentary and go through that game with it.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah, and you can actually listen to the commentary as you're going through the game. Now, it's kind of annoying because if you're trying to play the game regularly, but if you're just doing it,
Yeah,
you know,
well, you'd have to, like, turn that off if you're...
Yeah.
Wait, so if we just, like, hang out here, waiting for enemies to spawn... So these, actually, the 2 health orbs that we have are completely useless now.
Yeah.
Because they still drop life power-ups, which does nothing for us, because everything is scrap for us now.
God,
But yeah, so that 45 number, because I think we had probably, like, around 15 health as our maximum before. Now we have 45. Because you can actually, there's an option to make it display health as a number instead of life bar. And I was looking at that at one point, and the numbers are usually fairly low. So let's see if we can find the Artifice Beam, which will then make our laser beam be powered up by scrap.
Ooh.
Then we will truly be gods.
We're just scrap gods now.
We are the scrap gods. The godliest scrap. And also we have, like, the buffed up... Oh,
We're
scrap! Look at all that life! Life!
Life! Liberty!
And the pursuit of robot happiness.
Actually, you want... Honestly, I'll say this. Mechacycles R is a great parody of mecha, but I do like the idea of people just building their mech out of, like, garbage.
Yeah, really.
That's actually kind of cool. Okay, you know, there's actually a kind of serious example. SWAT Cats.
Oh yeah, they
did
built
that.
the jet in, like, the junkyard for
Yeah.
reasons. Alright, this boss is going down, man. Oh, okay, this is the corrupted miner.
I am the
I haven't
corrupted
fought him
miner.
too much. Although, oh wow, he takes...
I am
damage.
tired of...
Bitch! Nah, it's not allergic to fire.
But he seems to be allergic to shotgun shells.
Most people are. Whoa.
Yeah, that's fair. I'm allergic to shotgun shells.
Although this, it's because we got so many, like, mega damage boosts.
Stop killing me! Oh god, my brain is exposed!
I know, really?
And now he has 2 heads on his... I have questions.
I gotta hit that eye thing. And he's dead. And he nicely, like, explodes on top of his machine. Just to destroy it. So, what we actually need now... Ooh. Okay, so this is the bright shell. Your shell glows and emits a pulse when hit.
Ooh.
So... Oh yeah, so the color palette we've achieved right now is, like, they kind of fuse color palettes from 2 different items into one, so I've actually had some really interesting color schemes occur depending on what shells I accumulated.
Honestly, that's kind of cool because building up... Because that's...
Yeah, it's very Super Metroid.
Honestly, it's Super Metroid, but the
Everything
idea
in
that
this game
you can be different depending on the run...
So let's see. Yeah, now we're gonna go all the way down to that, like, dark zone.
Clearly, you need to have a bikini mode where it's just fighting in bikini. He's still just a robot, but he's wearing a bikini.
Dude, I'd rock that. Bikini fight?
Yep, clearly. Okay.
People go look up bikini fight and get something they didn't expect.
There's a lot of things you don't... If you want something that you might expect, Oni-chan Bara? Maybe?
Still not as good as bikini fight.
Clearly not as good as Bikini Fight. Or, I don't know, you can go play...
A robot named Bikini Fight.
A robot named Bikini Fight.
We get, like, an email from the developer, it's like, done.
Depending on what bikini you equip, you can become the new Gundam.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if there's, like, some undiscovered Justin Bailey code in here anyway.
We just find all the references.
Yeah, look at how strong we are with it. We have the shot speed going on. We still have a... Nope, we don't have the shrine buff. This is all us.
We're just gods.
We're just that good. So let's see. We gotta keep... Ah! Oh, I thought that was an enemy coming at me. That's a drone. I would love it if we got the triple shots sometime in this playthrough. Because then, like, we'd just be unstoppable. Like, run over, we win.
Yay!
Is this where... Yeah, I do want to go here. Or, we need the... There's two kinds of penetrating shots, just like in Metroid. In which one type pierces the terrain, one type pierces enemies. And if you get them both together... Oof. Can you make me anything? Oh, right. Spell bolts. You're doing so well, I forgot about the spell bolts.
Get the frickin' spell bolts!
I can't. I need the green.
Can we turn green into blue?
We can, actually. We need to go back to the god. Unless there's one right here for us. No, actually, it's not. Wait. Oh, we need the morph ball-ish thing to get down there. Alright, let's go visit our god, because we have... No, okay, you can turn... If you sacrifice two of two different colors, it turns into the color that you didn't use. So if we had, like, red and blue, we could get a green out of it.
Aww.
Yeah, it's lame. But... Actually, you know why? Partly why we're so strong? Is the Artifice Helm not only works with the gray scrap as your life, but the other ones become power-ups.
Oh.
So blue, yeah, like blue and... I guess we only have blue right now. Yeah.
We're blue.
Yeah, so blue... Seems like blue's like rate of fire or shot speed.
We've been getting a lot of rate of fire shot speed.
Yeah, we've been getting so much of that stuff to begin with. Oh, well, that's fine. We can go down here this way. We are going the right way, aren't we? Yeah, we are.
Double jump!
Bring it! Okay, are these just like the Medusa heads, pretty much, from Castle?
Yeah, look, there's a lot of influences from different Look, you play one Metroidvania, you basically have kind of played them all to an extent. Well, not necessarily. Look, no offense, Metroidvania people. I understand your torment of wanting to play this one specific genre. Wolf and Doom people are the same as well.
Whoa.
And so are Monix.
What? What's a Monic?
Mario Sonic.
I was scared to ask, and I was not disappointed.
I'm just saying, just imagine we named all our genres after big franchises.
No, every genre just must be a fusion.
Of like whatever popularized it.
Well, it needs to be a fusion of just exactly two things, no more, no less.
Look, I love my Final Quests.
Yeah, exactly. See? There's
Dragon Fantasy. Dragon Fantasies. I'm just that actually.
Okay, Dragon Fantasies could mean something terrible. Green.
Yay!
Dude, let's get out of here. Actually, wait. There was something an item I was like standing on.
Honestly, Dragon Fantasy sounds like a great name for a game.
Oh no, I was gonna say don't look that up on certain websites.
I know. But actually, I have an idea. A JRPG where you play as the dragon, who's trying to build up his dungeon.
Ooh, another speed module. Oh, okay. Yeah, we're actually right near a warp point, so it's good I didn't go all the way back up. What hit me?
The time warp.
That's what I hate about the giblets, is they look just like other little enemies. So we are now in the underground city. And this enemy is one enemy that sometimes appears as like the first boss of the game. And that's a mole man.
That was a mole man.
They aren't people. Wait, I missed.
Look, don't look. The mole man is just doing his best. He wants to fight Mr. Fantastic, the Invisible Woman, and the Thing. Because he wants to know, where is the Thing? Because he doesn't know where here is the Thing. It's very metaphorical.
It really is. There we go. Rate of fire up.
How? By the time we do it, it's just gonna be like you're just gonna hold it for like 10 seconds, and it's like...
Yeah, we're just gonna do the final boss, and like one charge shot's gonna annihilate him.
Basically.
I wish you could actually create like save states or something, because this run is perfect for showing both like the main final boss and also the secret zone, but you have to kind of choose one or the other.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Hey, developer, can you put save states in this game?
Ooh, another green one. We're loaded with green.
Alright,
so if we take this warp zone and go back there, it's actually right next to the god. And then the shop that we wanted was over to the right.
The reason he can tell is because he is magic.
I've been staring at these maps for some time, so...
He's more map than man, twisted and directionless.
Yes. Ironically, I've lost my sense of direction after reading the map. Don't ask how that works. It's very complicated.
It's
something
magic.
About the, north, south, east, west, up, down, left, right, BA star.
You don't know. Clearly, you don't know about the secret direction. Borth.
Ah, Borth. Whoa! Okay, so that's a funny thing. See, the shots continue on to the next screen. That's why I fell through. Alright, so we want the swell bolts, because this will serve us best.
You got swell!
Yeah, we're gonna have a swell time with this. Oh, yeah, they don't pierce terrain. Yeah, see, they get bigger as they go.
Yay!
So, we probably aren't gonna get an item like this in this playthrough. So there's the railgun, which is a terrain-piercing weapon that fires down a line. And I was once in a really long room and just fired it. And it completely destroyed everything in the room because the entire room is loaded all at once.
Oh wow. Basically it was just like, woo!
So everything down that one line, because I kept seeing like giblets and picking up power-ups as I ran through this long room. But it's like the length of the room that we're in right now. It's like if I fired down this and it just destroyed everything down that line.
Like I said, I wonder like how this is programmed in terms of just like...
Yeah, I'm gonna have to like see what like kind of game engine he's got going on if he used, because we were playing Blazing Chrome and that was made in Game Maker 2, which is like a free engine because I actually downloaded it to mess around with, and but like that game is so good and so well polished. They even have HD Rumble in the Switch version.
That is neato.
Whereas like I don't know what this is done in.
Well,
I know the guy's got like kind of a programming background, so it could be like he actually programmed his own engine. Because I've taken a class where we did do like a really low level version of that.
Well, as much as I love talking about like theorizing something, and this
Let's
is
blow shit up.
Well, not just that. I want to talk about something that recently came to my attention that's coming back into video gaming. Now I don't know when Matt's gonna Hal. I mean, my best friend Hal. Hal.
Dave, why are you petting me?
Nothing.
I know I am cuddly.
Recently,
all right.
Speaking of things coming back from the '90s, Tiger Electronics are coming back.
Oh, I heard about that.
Yep, by Hasbro.
Oh yeah, so these enemies immediately respawn because whenever you like enter and exit a room, everything just completely reloads.
Well, yeah. Now, the reason I bring that up is because I had a couple Tiger Electronics games when I was a kid. I had the Power Rangers one.
I had like Sonic the Hedgehog, or it was like Sonic 3 or something.
Yeah, that one's pretty big. The reason I want to get the new one is because they have the Transformers Generation 2 game. Ah, God, imagine doing the Let's Play of a Tiger Electronics game. I don't think that's possible.
You stick it underneath a camera.
And hope it doesn't reflect?
Yeah, you also have to have like a light on it, but at the right angle that you don't just get nothing but glare, and then you get like the really low-res screen and the music. Like, deet, 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 deet.
Yeah, those things were special. So special. Like, they were good for their day, that those things have not aged well, even compared to like something like the Game Boy.
They were so limited.
Well, the Game Boy, I'll give it credit, they were able to do a lot with it at the end of its life cycle. The fact that we can get Pokemon on the original Game Boy...
Oh, yeah, well, that's what I mean.
Fucking goddamn
Tiger
impressive.
Electronics.
Well, they got nothing there.
Yeah.
I can only imagine what developers had to do and were like, this is the best I could do, guys.
Well, because the game's only had, like, one or two, like, levels or settings or something.
Well, yeah, basically. Though I do kind of want to play it because, honestly, I want to see the GG2 stuff. I want to see, like, what designs... probably not. Like, it's going to look real crappy. But, honestly...
What is this?
It's a horn.
The thief turns excrement into gold. Huh?
You got it.
It's like absorbs everything around me. Maybe. I've never gotten this one before.
It's new.
Fight number 40 or something needs to learn his way around this power-up.
Fight. We're gonna call him Fight 47 and a half.
Well, he's Fight 42. He's the answer to everything.
Life, universe, and the robot named Fight is now Fight.
We are the most fun. Now, the only problem with our current setup is if we choose to give more sacrifices to the gods, we have to literally give our life to them.
You know, well, like all great religions, that's something you have to do at some point.
Yeah, really.
Like, yeah, I'm just thinking that's at least a cool mechanic. I'll say the whole idea of gods and determining what works. That's neat, at the very least.
Yeah, I don't know what that thief's gonna do for us, but it's probably gonna be exciting. I wish we had something more powerful, like...
Maybe it's like a scrap thing, like it, turns everything into gold.
Okay, see, that would have actually taken off a huge amount of health, but we only lost like 8 scrap, which is... well, 8 health is a huge amount, but scrap... Because there's like an achievement for actually getting more than 20 health at once.
Okay.
To give you a perspective on that.
Huh. So basically you're just like, I now have...
So now I'm a god. Wow, I nearly got stuck in that little...
You're a
crevasse.
You're a purple god of magic.
Another glitch module, but every module still counts towards your total. So, like, you can see everything we have on the right. We have 83% of the items in the game. Wow. So, I guess we can't actually go lower than this. Because we actually have the map for this zone from a purchase we made much earlier. Or, not a purchase, a offering to the gods.
Look, we had to offer a lot to the gods from this, clearly.
Yeah.
I gave them my...
That's a very demanding.
I gave them my community service time.
Oh, man, I remember.
They can pick up the litter.
Terrain piercing.
Yay.
You always get one item that can pierce terrains, and if it's your main gun, oh my god, is it powerful.
God, I feel like I'm about to see like a poster with all the different X-Men being either slain, captured, or slain.
We haven't found the graffiti that says, like, destroy mutant... or, no, not destroy mutant. Smash robot fascism.
Robot fascism?
Yeah, because, like, the mole men, like, live down here, and they hate robot society, because they're, like, living in the sewers, or below the sewers, even.
Fight the power! Fight the robots!
Fight the robot fascism over here.
Oh god, that actually freaking reminds me of, like, I've been recently watching,
So now we actually have 2 lives, basically, to go on with this.
I gotta actually show you something, speaking of robots, and speaking of, allegories about, society with robots.
Yeah?
Transformers!
Oh, yeah. I was gonna say, here it comes!
Yes, well, I've been watching Cyberverse Season 3, and Cyberverse Season 3 has become really good.
Okay.
I'm shocked.
It seemed like it was pretty okay to begin with. Like, maybe not...
the first season...
Not Transformers Prime, per se.
My problem with the first season is basically, it's like,
Let's go fight this boss.
Look, they were like, oh, let's focus on Bumblebee and Windblade at the expense of everything else.
Wait. We still don't have our Morph Ball thing.
Why don't we have the freaking Morph Ball?
I don't know. Well, okay, so there's, like, multiple ways to get at the bottom zone. So, this zone is always the same. At least in the current build. I don't know if the developer is planning on updating with a new zone down here.
Fair enough.
Oh god, it's giant! Giant bug!
It's a giant freaking moth Metroid.
Giant.
Moth, if you will.
Giant dead bug at this point.
But anyway, Transformers Season 3 is based... Cyberverse Season 3 is basically...
Alright, see, so that's gonna go straight up back to, the coolant sewers, I think. So, cool. We actually want to go back the other way, maybe?
Yep, that's fair. But basically, it's Transformers versus the Matrix.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so it's about, like, a group of Autobot... well, I'm not going to spoil too much, but basically the Transformers get trapped in a virtual reality, including Decepticons, against mysterious machines.
Funny and weird.
And now it's up to Hot Rod and his team of whatever he can get to save the day. It is great. I recommend it.
Hot Rodimus.
Yeah! the ironic part about it is that the show is called Bumblebee Adventures this season, and almost exclusively focuses on Hot Rod, and I question who did this. Like, it's like something I would do as a joke.
See, like, there's like graffiti over here. Bad place.
Beast. I like Beast.
They want the Beast. See, they like the Mega Beast. They're like, oh yeah, he's gonna fuck up the robots, man.
Yeah, fucking look at that anti-robot graffiti.
Yeah, they got anti-robot propaganda down here.
Yeah.
More damage up. How high is our damage? 9.0 and 4. I don't actually know what it... Okay, so you got the slide. So, yeah.
We can slide!
What game did this come from?
I wonder.
It definitely does not have any bombers that are blue.
Well, we are
right?
a super fighting robot.
Yeah, some kind of super fighting robot named Fight.
Yeah, like a super fighting
like a
robot.
theme song. Super fighting robot. Fight, man! I don't know. It needs 2 syllables.
I don't know. It feels like maybe we.
I don't know anything about music.
Look, clearly. Look, just listen to the German version. Fight. Seriously, the Mega Man cartoon German theme is actually pretty kick-ass.
Didn't know that was a thing.
You need to listen to it. It does have very. Though I will admit, the lyrics are confusing. You might not be able to follow them.
So now we can slide through small spaces.
Yay! Slide.
What do we got today?
Get ready.
We're getting pretty vanilla on the bosses, I feel like, for this run. Oh, it's the white worm again.
It's the worm! I wonder where he could appear.
Yeah, he's pretty straightforward, honestly, and with how much damage we output, not too big of a threat.
We're just gods.
Also
now.
because we don't have Updog trying to constantly launch us into him.
Yay! No Updog! Oh god.
Yeah, so that was a thing that happened. Carry on.
Well, that was a very simple enemy we defeated.
Viridian Shell. Oh, so this is an interesting one. So we can double jump. I've actually never gotten this combination where you can double jump and then flip gravity. I don't remember the name.
Why are we Blaster Master?
Nah, Blaster Master can't even do this. It's like, was it like Metal Clash or something?
Yeah,
Metal,
no, I was
there's
thinking...
some kind of game for the like Super Nintendo where you could actually do that.
No, Metal Clash. It's the Mecha one. I know the one you're talking about.
So let's see. We got all the stuff there, which means we're at 95%. So we basically just, yeah, and we're at 1 hour and 6 minutes on the timer. Whee!
Yeah, we're now gods among men.
So,
or robot gods among men.
Well, the robot gods have been giving us their blessing the whole time.
My personal favorite is Soulless Prime. She has a hammer.
She does.
Yes. Is that Soulless Prime? God dang it. They keep retconning that!
It's the Forge of Soulless Prime. At least when I checked back in 2003, watching Transformers Prime. That's what I go on. Well, that show was good.
Wait. Transformers... Not 2003, that's Transformers Armada!
No, 2013, sorry.
Oh, sorry. I was about to say, I was like, wait a minute. What weird timeline bullshit is this?
I traveled back in time and got rid of all of the anime Transformers to go right to the CG masterpiece that is Prime.
That's kind of impossible, actually. But whatever, like,
Alright, let's see what we got up here.
I will admit...
So this is the dark zone that I refused to go in earlier. Ah! And... spikes! Fuck spikes.
Well, you know, the Mega Man problem.
Yeah, at least they don't one-shot you. That's one thing I noticed about Metroidvania games is they will never one-shot you.
That's probably for the best.
Oh, wait a second. I need that thing on the right side, and then we can go back up. So I gotta hit the teleporter.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna get all the stuff.
We're just gonna stop.
And maybe this time the game will have actually spawned 100% of items.
Yeah!
Boop, 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 boop. Alright, so... let's see, just gotta make sure we're going the right way. Okay, up. Wait, there is actually another room that we've missed up here too, so this is good to be.
Yeah.
What am I doing? Gravity.
You have gravity powers!
Gravity powers. Why am I... I think it's the power that I most commonly forget that I have, just because it's so weird.
Look, you clearly need to remember, you have the powers of gravity.
I think,
Sir Isaac Newton looks at you and he says, I am now your bitch.
That's true. This is the dark zone where I was like, we need the morph ball, so...
Now we can slide. Slide to the right. Slide to the left. Hello.
Oh, hey, more green scrap. So even though it's just like an expendable item, it still counts towards your percentage.
Okay. Well, yeah. I'm sure there's like a limited number of like colored scrap you can get, so...
Well, okay, so certain enemies that you may have like noticed spawning that are different colored variations that I've probably destroyed way too quickly to look at, but they're called champions, and they have like stronger properties, like the invisible guys that I was destroying before. Sometimes they will drop power-ups or scrap. That's actually how we got the one green that let us buy the swell bolts.
Okay.
So there is like a variable number, but it's not too widely variable. One of the ways to enter the glitch realm, though, is to actually like feed the mechanical gods like 4 of every color of scrap at once.
And they're just like, Rah!
You're like, aha! I will send you to the land of the... I don't know what they say. I used that wiki for this game to help me sort out some of the secrets. Because without that, the mechanical gods were like screwing me over left and right.
You're just like, what?
Kind of like the real gods of life right now. So at least I can keep the video game gods from screwing me over.
You just gotta make sure you give them your favorite thing.
Alright, so...
These are a few of my favorites.
because we needed to do this. And it's another glitch module, yay. We lost weapon power.
No.
Look at how much life we would have right now if we still had a life meter. Alright, but we're at 100%, so the only thing left to do is fight the Mega Beast. And or go to the glitch realm. Put that one to a vote.
I want to see... Well, look, the Mega Beast is probably the traditional one, so...
It is, and also... The only time I've ever survived for more than 2 minutes in the glitch realm is when I had a build that included, like, triple shot and, like, infinite jump. It's the double jump, only better. So I'm not completely sure that doing it with the gravity flipping ability is gonna allow us to live.
Well, let's fight the Mega Beast and show the Mega Beast what we have for.
Oh, hey, look, we got a health tank from something.
Yay!
I think the thief did that to us. Like, all the stuff he ate finally popped that out.
He was just like,
alright, so if we go back to the warp zone and then we just warp back to the sewers and then go back up. You always have to get some kind of super jump ability to get back up.
Well, we clearly need Updog right now. He's our only hope.
Nah. Like, you always get 2 levels of it as well, like 2 different ones. So double jump was our first one, and then there's always one that's close to an infinite jump, and this is the one for this playthrough.
We have to reverse the gravity.
Reverse it now.
I am the gravity.
Gravity. So this has been really interesting. So we just have to make our way to the final boss now and see how that one goes.
I believe in us, and by believe in us, I mean, oh god, the pain. But it will probably win, because at this point you're like God.
Yeah, I was gonna
Look,
say.
you're at the final form of your mecha.
When it comes to a war of attrition, I think I got this. So we're just gonna go through this whole place upside down. Oh yeah, so this final zone, or like the first zone, becomes like way more dangerous when you return to it.
Oh.
So yeah, we got like all this new stuff in it. And actually, yeah, that's right, we're right next to the Mega Beast.
Yeah.
Whee!
Reverse the gravity.
We're gonna wanna fix ourselves soon in the... Oh, I hate those. I'm surprised we didn't see these before in the playthrough. Okay, the flamethrower apparently makes them very easy to deal with, but, okay. I hate you.
Look, he can't help being a gross out 90s monster.
Yeah, like those orb guys are very hard to deal with, depending on what room you get them in. Alright, so this is the Mega Beast.
Fuck!
Yeah! That's what I said. But having a really strong, like, standard shot prevents you from having to use up too much ammo.
Jesus Christ enough. Holy hell, Hannah. That is... Oh,
I know, isn't it gross?
It's gross, but I'm just fucking impressed by the scale. That is a level of scale I did not expect it to.
Oh, yeah. Eldritch Horror from Beyond the Stars and all
I'll
that.
take it. Clearly I'm going to have nightmares about this thing staring at me in my sleep.
I know I do.
Oh. I don't want to think about what stares at you in your sleep.
That's probably best.
But jeez, that sprite is impressive as fuck.
So this is where those swell bolts really come into play.
Yeah, since they just keep growing and growing and growing and growing and
Yeah.
growing and growing. Jeez.
You just button mash your way to victory at this point.
At this point, you're not even... I don't think he's taking a single damage in this fight.
Yeah, that's right, I came in with 98.
So at this point, you're just basically like hey, Mega Beast, I'm gonna punch you in the soul. Oh God!
Bugs.
Of course.
Okay, I took a hit there. Now I'm down to 95. But again, like this is so much life, and the fact that like the swell bolts and the high rate of fire make it so that we just pierce through everything. Because I've had it where like I've been stuck with like a pea shooter, like practically the starting pea shooter, because I ran out of ammo and didn't have, you know. Didn't have a strong enough main gun to do much, and so, like, this just takes forever.
Okay.
Alright. Let's get serious on this guy and take out the other side of him.
We have to get serious on this guy?
Yeah. Well, because there's a whole other side to him over here.
Do you have to kill both sides at once, or...?
No, you just have to do, like, enough health damage to him, but I think he takes more when you're hitting parts of him that have not already been broken.
Okay.
And that's Mega Beast. He'd be dead.
Oh God, so many giblets!
Dude, I almost could have done this in like less than an hour if we weren't screwing around for Let's Play purposes.
Man,
I could have gotten that achievement I failed to do earlier. So, normally, when you finish the Mega Beast, the game ends there. But if you've beaten the game enough times, you get to go into the Beast's guts.
Ooh.
And this is the real final level. Oh. And meet Mouth Meat Senior.
Jesus Christ.
Normally, it's supposed to be an intimidating boss when you fight him earlier in the game, but, yeah, nah. Wow. Little dudes. Wow, we're still getting stuff. Randomly generated stuff.
Yay! Random.
So, yeah, this like sphincter plate that's covered over the door. You have to destroy all enemies in every room before a door opens.
Disgusting. But like everything, you just gotta fight Satan. You just gotta, continue going down this path until Satan's like, yo, you're so cool that we're gonna team up and kill God. You wanna join that? Yeah, I know you wanna do that.
Gotta keep ourselves... We're so powerful that, like, hell doesn't want us because we're too scary.
Basically, Lucifer's in a wheelchair and it's just like, yo, man, you're like the coolest dude. Come on, you want to come with me and fight God and not save your friends because fuck your friends, dude? And you're just like, yeah, man!
I don't know that there's, like, a robot Satan in this world.
To be fair, I'm just making references to Shin Megami Tensei Nocturne, so...
That how that game goes?
It has some interesting choices.
Look, I can keep flipping gravity.
Whee! Mostly I like the fact that it doesn't morally judge you on any ending you choose, really. Well, kind of, but still.
Let's see what's up here.
But it's one of the few games where it's like says the neutral ending's kind of terrible. Which is kind of fun. Ah, the Moth Metroid. So fun. Get your health.
Yeah, dude. Look at all this health scrap. So, wow, really? That thief guy keeps doing this. So we actually do have a goal in here, so we can see, thanks to our boss map, we can actually see where the core is.
Yeah.
But it is protected by locks, so we must break the locks. Oh, hey, it's this thing. So a bunch of these enemies you're going to see in here were all... dude, this thing is straight out Metroid Fusion, by the way.
Yeah!
But they were all bosses that you could have fought on one of your runs.
So we're fighting moot versions of bosses.
I don't know that they even have like less health, they just anticipate how strong you're going to be.
Okay.
And also you only fight like one of these at a time, so...
So they make it at least not too hard, but that's cool. Also, I do like that they're trying to give variety. It's like, what bosses are you gonna get? Who knows?
Oh yeah, no, I've had dramatically different runs from this. Whoa. That's the danger of like flying through a door.
Fly the door.
Honestly, having the the artifact health is like been the amazing thing in this run right now. It has facilitated everything else that is happening. Oh, it's gross sphinctery things again.
Oh, disgusting. I believe in you.
I am fight enough to win.
Fight for great justice.
Oh, this is another boss type guy who... Freaking... How much health would we have had? I guess with the thief doing all this stuff for us, we would have also been a god even without the artifact helm.
That's so weird.
I've never seen it before. Supposedly, it can, like, screw you up at random, but so far that has not occurred to us. Or at least if it has, it doesn't matter. That enemy needs a little more delicate touch, it would seem. Ah! How dare you!
It's a nut.
How nutty.
It's very nutty.
Yeah, kind of just had to tank that hit.
Don't worry, I'm sure we can get more health. If we don't die like that first.
I forgot that I didn't have the infinite jump for a second there.
You kinda do, you just gotta turn the gravity on and on.
I know.
Like a man!
Weird. Oh yeah, okay, so these enemies are weird. So, if they grab you, you start glitching out, and I was having, the first time I was like having a really good run, and I mean the first time I ever had a good run at all in this game, I got killed immediately by one of those things, and I was like, what the hell happened?
I can only imagine just the pain of just being like...
Because they come out of blocks in certain levels.
Well, you know...
So I blew up a block thinking I was going to, get life out of it or something, and then that comes out.
Well, clearly you need to find the wall meat. By wall meat, I mean the turkeys hiding in Dracula's
literally
castle.
Surrounded by wall meat. It's all wall meat, son.
Ah, man, it's like a Clive Barker wet dream here.
Okay. Oop. I'm looking for a big room that's going to have one of the locks in it. This is not it.
Poison block.
I know. Look at all. I kind of don't like that you have to get every enemy. Like, if there was just like a mini boss that you had to get like the big fly, that'd be good.
That's
but like having to get all like the little ones too gets a little tedious.
Well, it's like.
Then again, this is like the really intense final level thing, so.
Yeah, that's what they're gonna do. We're fighting you again. Get a life! Stop stalking me! I have new friends now! Man, that might have gone too personal, but I accept it.
I'm just concentrating on blowing stuff up, man.
You're just gonna blow up everything. Everything forever and ever.
Wow, we got a glitch module.
Again!
Yeah, I don't know what it did to our stats, but I'm sure it was amazing.
Clearly. We are now the fastest thing alive, Sonic the Hedgehog.
Oh, this is what I was looking for. So this switch controls one of the locks. Except, time for an enemy gauntlet. They are pissed. Don't touch my sphincter switches.
No, you touched the switch! How dare you! It's against our religion for you to touch switches! Specifically you!
We don't serve your kind here. You're droids.
I'm a robot, not a droid!
I was gonna say, you don't even have to modify that for this game.
I am a man! No, wait, I'm not. I'm a robot. I am a robot!
A Mega Man?
Mega Man.
Man, I feel way safer here on the ceiling, except for right now.
Get strong down towards you. And just continue eating their meat. And scraps. Have you ever thought about where they keep those scraps? Do they just like eating scraps?
I assume they must have eaten a whole lot of robots to get here.
That's fair.
Whoa, whoa, what is that? What is that?
Fuck if
That's a hologram. Okay, those enemies are supposed to only appear in, like, the glitch zone, and I've never seen them come here before.
Well, I think we probably...
We've got some crazy stuff going on, I don't even know
So, did we just have someone from the glitch zone glitch into the main game?
Yes. I guess that's...
Or is that intentional?
I mean, it's probably intentional. It's an intentionally a glitch, don't you know? Hell. Ah! Okay, we're still at 84. We are... This artifact helm is our lifeline. So, based on the map, there could be something down and to the right. Because you gotta look for... All the lock rooms are always that big.
Yeah.
So that's kind of how you can, like, figure out where they are. It's like, where can you fit a big room?
You just gotta believe in yourself.
Yeah. Usually you get stuck in, like, one of these layers. Wow. So if you just, like, get out of it. Yeah! Get done, son. I believe he's called the Flesh Adder. Oh, hey.
Flesh Adder, Flesh
Mouth
Adder.
meat.
Kill the meat, kill
Yeah, look
the
at
meat.
this. Oh, look at all your little dudes fall to the floor. Guess who's on the ceiling?
Yay!
Except for that guy who's got like a shell on him. Okay.
Still kill them.
Okay, so these things are like just glitching into the world now. It's probably because I've actually defeated the glitch zone finally. Because I got one of those runs where I was basically just like invincible and had like super spread piercing shots, explosion, just everything all at once. And I didn't get up dog.
Yay!
I swear, like every run that I get up dog gets screwed up.
It's like you just know you're fucked if you get up dog.
Pretty much. Like, you know, yeah, hey, developer guy, if you're watching this, make so that updog is, like, activated by a button or something. I know that if you hold down on the D-pad when landing on him, he puts away his spring. Make it the opposite. You have to hold up to use the spring.
Yeah, just,
Because that would be way better, because, like, under fire, you're not thinking about what direction you're pushing when you're coming down like that.
You just gotta believe in Spring who believes in you.
That's the fallacy of faith right there. The robot gods have abandoned us.
Worship the Spring!
Whoa, power-ups.
At least you got a DAC module.
Oh yeah, you know, speaking of which, I actually got completely screwed one run by the artifact helm in this zone, because the enemies don't drop any scrap normally, but because we have the Hand of Hephaestus, they do.
Ah.
That's all they drop. So, this is like the perfect storm of like scrap helm going on this run. And apparently the thief just loves giving us stuff.
He's literally canceling out our glitch modules.
Pretty much. Okay. So this door goes to the core. Wait a second. We didn't pass by any of the locks, did we?
2 of them.
No, because like there's actually like huge doors that open.
Well,
that's weird. Never had that happen before.
Maybe it's because like you've already had like this run done before.
This game just decided to say whatever. We're gonna skip a little quid pro quo on this one.
We know what you're here for.
Yeah, really. Alright. So yeah, it's we're fighting not Mother Brain.
Not Mother Brain. Mother Brain? Mother Jane? Mother...
Father Brain.
Father Brain. King Brain.
Just wait till your father gets home, kids.
We have to take care of that sandwich, won't you, Bert? Oh, God.
Yeah, Father Brain.
Father Brain, kill it. Kill it with fire.
Nah, I kill it with lightning right now.
That's fair.
I was gonna say fire's
To be fair, firebenders can become lightning benders.
that was kind of cool.
That was neat. Burn him!
Yeah, so it's actually made of like 3 segments. That's why the piercing shot's kind of good, because it pierces all the segments. Although, maybe we just want to spam. Yeah, we blew up one of the segments.
I used to have 2 segments. Now I used to have 3 segments. Now I have 2. What will I do with my life? I guess I gotta go to New York and start a sitcom.
Now we got more stuff coming in.
Yeah. Just kill the segment, man. I believe in you.
So look at how little damage it's actually taking per hit.
Yeah.
Like, imagine this if we still had a pea shooter.
Oh, God.
I've had runs end that way. Like, I've literally gotten this far, and then it's like, ah, shit.
God, I wonder if there's, like, some unique algorithm aspect to this that I just don't know.
I mean, the guy's clearly a talented programmer.
Oh, yeah. Clearly.
Oh, yeah, so check out the core.
We're burning a little boy and girl?
I always thought of it as like a Adam and Eve kind of thing.
Maybe. I mean, there's kind of like a child thing there.
Yeah, the deadly lasers.
I'm now having flashbacks to Guy Gas from Earthbound. Just that whole...
Whoa, didn't get out of there fast enough.
Really?
Although, yeah, it's like hardly even... oh yeah, we're safe here. It's hardly a threat with the artifact helmet the way we've got it set up.
Ooh.
Yeah!
Yay, we did it! Oh my god, we were the true monster all along!
Yep.
That's actually a pretty nice twist, I guess. We just decided to become a giant tumor.
They made Mother Brain and then it ate their spaceship and became an eldritch horror. And harassed innocent robots.
No.
Look at their memorial wall. I bet it flows like Matrix text. There you go, Matt Bittner.
Wow. Nice.
That's right. I always like that, yeah.
That's a nice personal touch.
Alright, so collection rate, 100%. Final time is 1 minute and 29 seconds.
1 minute and 29 seconds? What? What the fuck?
A guy can dream. 1 hour and 29 minutes.
I was about to say! What?
My brain was like, sizzling after fighting through this.
We're not playing WarioWare, Matt!
I know, really?
I mean, how? Whatever.
You do that enough times already, I don't even care anymore.
Jesus, we're not playing WarioWare, you jerk! You joik!
Alright. So that was a robot named Fight, and that was a very successful run. And that was actually, using some builds and some items even that I had never even seen before.
That's fair.
So that was fun. Any final thoughts?
Okay. So my opinion on this game is that this is how you do the indie homage game right.
Oh yeah.
It does some different things with the Metroidvania and roguelikes, and clearly one of the things I will say problem with roguelikes is they rely too much on procedural generation, and it can lead to it can oftentimes lead to uneven runs. This one seems like it's planned out enough that it's like things are meant to complement each other.
Yeah, I think so too. Only occasionally do I have a bad run, and it's usually the bad runs are all about I've gotten too many items that rely on weapon energy and not enough firepower in my main gun.
I think that's kind of one of those things. It's sometimes hard bound, but this game does it good enough. Honestly, it's probably the best mod to Super Metroid ever.
Oh yeah, I keep coming back to this because every time it's fresh and new, and barring that one weird run that I had earlier where I literally looked at the map over and over and even screen capped it and couldn't find where the last item was supposed to be. I would have gotten that trophy too.
Yeah, well, the good news...
But besides that, I've never encountered a major glitch or issue in this game so far.
Well, I would love to hear more commentary about this, but this is a good game. I'm probably going to get it myself on PC or PS4 if it's available.
I know it's on PC on Steam. I don't know that it's on PS4 yet. Yeah. I know you don't have a Switch, but I think the Switch is probably the best place to get it because, one, the Switch has a really nice Pro Controller to play it with, and two, you can just take it on the go, because I've found myself hanging out at other places and just playing it.
Well, I'm going to give this a Dave recommend.
Yeah, definitely. I'll recommend too. And also, yeah, I got it for 99 cents on the eShop, because I was like, okay, this looks interesting. For 99 cents, I don't feel like I can go wrong. So
honestly,
I didn't know how very right I could go.
Well, honestly, if you get a game this good for 99 cents, and it's an hour-long game, that's about right. That's perfect price for the content.
Oh, the hours that you can put into all the different runs. Yeah, actually, let's before we cut out, we can take a quick look at the achievements. They tell you all the things you did to get them, so defeat the Mega Beast core, defeat the Sluggard, discover the caves. So as you go, each run you start to unlock more and more things, because you start out with a really limited pool of items to choose from. And so right now I'm actually down to, oh god, the Kaboomerang. Don't get me started on the Kaboomerang.
I can only imagine.
Is Updog in here? What's Updog?
I think I saw him down there.
This is the wall jump.
That little dog that's next to that. Go up.
Up.
Not up. First column. Up.
Oh, there's Updog.
Defeat
Leviathan, yeah.
Yay!
Yeah, so I need to do the quickening, complete the game with a collection rate of less than 15%. That requires you to sequence break. I looked it up and people were like, yeah, you have to only get the items required to get to the Mega Beast, and you have to miss one of them.
Oh, wow.
And Fightbot, this is what I was going for today. Defeat the Mega Beast core in under 60 minutes and collect 100% of the items.
Wow.
And then the Fastbot, defeat the Mega Beast in under 35 minutes. So, other than that, did it. And then the collection actually tells you what each item does. So there's rocket launcher, it's like the Metroid rocket launcher.
Yeah.
Dash, I was describing that before, it's like a It looks kind of like the speed booster from Super Metroid, but actually behaves like a Mega Man X Dash. The fire bolt, we can have fire on our main bolt.
Okay.
We have the electro charge. Lightning gun, it's like this,
I think I
bug
get the
zapper.
idea.
It's amazing. So there's a lot of fun stuff. Lots and my favorite thing ever, triple shot.
Clearly,
It is just the best thing ever.
that is fair.
Like your main
Admittedly,
gun
you're
gets
such
so
a huge
good.
conqueror, Mark.
Not even that. It's just like such a good weapon. But yeah, there's so much fun stuff in here. I'm really impressed. But yeah,
This was done by one guy. It's a really impressive game. Like I said, this is definitely... Even though I've only done a Let's Play of it, I gotta give this a recommend to people who like the genre.
yeah, we have become fight enough to defeat the Mega Beast.
Well, join us next time as we do something else.
Or if you really like this, maybe more of this. Who knows? All right, catch you later, Space Cadets.
See ya.